I just picked up this Thermal Arc 95S DC welder. It's got the TIG torch package. I've been wanting to try out a little TIG. Most of my stuff I was either MIG welding or brazing with, or gas welding with silver solder. So this is a cheap little package, retailed for $404 at Napa Auto Parts. Right now there was a $75 mail-in rebate on it, so it seemed like a good excuse to pick it up now. Today I also went and picked up a little 40 cubic foot bottle of argon. I had been using C25 on my my little MIG welder, but went ahead and picked up straight argon since the CO2 is supposed to oxidize the tungsten in the TIG torch. So gonna get unpacking this, put it together, and see what I can do with it. I've never TIG welded before, so I'm a total beginner to this process, and we'll just kind of see what we get. Okay, I've got my torch set up. I'm going to be doing a couple of pieces of 3/16 round bar, round rod. So a lot of what I do is material like that for doing some chassis or accessories on chassis, things. I gave it a shot once, and it came out a lot better already than some of my MIG welds that I had been playing with on the rest of this chassis. So this little torch looks promising. I think it's just down to me learning how to use it. But I'm going to give it a shot here. I've got my amperage set at 20 right now. I can't say I know exactly where to start, but we're just going to give it a whirl. I'm using some 023 MIG wire as my filler. So we'll see what we get. Looks like I got a fairly solid joint there. I bumped the rod though, so it I was trying to hold it square, but it came out of square pretty decent. It's a decent joint. It didn't flow all the way down and get any deep, full penetration to both sides. I'd have to weld on both sides, but it's a lot cleaner joint than I had been getting with the MIG welder. So I'm happy about that. I just need more practice and learning my settings better. Can't say I feel like these gloves are giving me very decent dexterity when I'm trying to feed that filler material in. I gotta maybe look into something a little bit better there. Maybe just a different type of leather glove. But for this little hobby work that I'm doing with the RC crawlers, I think it'll work pretty well. I'll probably give this a shot with some sheet metal and see how that goes, but I assume that'll be quite a bit harder than trying to work with this larger round bar that can hold a little bit more heat. But I'll play with my settings and see how it goes. But so far I'm pretty happy with how this little setup's going for around $500 with a new full bottle of argon with no core exchange on it. So I suppose I'll just keep playing and maybe watch around see if I get anything else up. So thanks, guys.